Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Tulsa's offense will have the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
They finally make the stop at the big run. Is ready to move those sticks for the first down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground.
And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He looks that one in nicely.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the move. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways and how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them, they'll throw screens, they'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's back. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. A huge gain on that one before. down.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. They'll run play action. Pocket starts to collapse. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. And this one splits the uprights. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Shakes off a tackler. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the... Stop it.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of running room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. To the air. It's back. Trying to get to him. Just finds that little crevice and he's still up. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you know to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They're trying to get to it. And he finally went down. You can't expect to be protected for that long. Just tremendous coverage by the defense.
Yeah, and no, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Running it back, it's Benjamin. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After giving up the punt return for the score, let's see if they have an answer on the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Etienne. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He'll call for the fair catch here. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Oh, it's out. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And that's a huge play.
The officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Scanning the field, it's Vegas. Quick completion on the out. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the back. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa. And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game.
And he's just been so patient. He's following his blocks, letting it all develop in front of it, and then bursting through. And they were only in the first half.
Buying some time. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Tulsa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense.
He's going to let it go. And it's caught at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Dropping back, it's Beck. Coming after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. They're bringing heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know